Bats have been the inspiration behind a groundbreaking new design for small flying drones. Engineers have used the way the mammal's wings move as the principle behind the cutting-edge flight technology. Scientists at the University of Southampton have been developing the wings for the past 4 years.
We started thinking about designing a new micro air vehicle or a small UAV, and we were looking to the nature for inspiration, and we looked at bats, and then instead of using rigid wings that we generally use to build these kinds of things, we replaced the wings with a thin sheet of rubber to see if it improves its performance and efficiency, and what we found is it does indeed do that. The idea of actually doing micro air vehicles has been around for some time. And people have studied bat wings in itself in kind of laboratory settings and kind of very fundamental level. People haven't really put it into practice and created a vehicle like this. And that's the, if you will, the new contribution that we've made, that we've actually taken the research that we do in our labs, which is far more fundamental and academic, and then we've translated that into a product, if you will. It's not really a product, into a prototype, which we can now use to see what else we can do with it.
The design works like artificial muscles, changing shape and responding to the forces it experiences during flight. This is achieved by passing electricity across the wing membrane.
We wanted to use something which we call an electroactive membrane, which means when we put a voltage across it, it actually changes shape, just like a Batman's suit does. So with that, we can actually not just get a performance that it would give us, we can actually engineer the performance we want by putting different amounts of voltage to it.
So the main idea is then, if you have a wing which is the control circuit, has the control circuit itself in the wing itself, you don't need any flaps anymore on a drone, you don't need any servo motors anymore to control the roll motions, the yaw motions. You can have every control in the electroactive wing. So the wing itself, if you have multiple sections which you can actuate and not actuate, you can sort of get a vehicle into control without any mechanical need for actuation.
The innovative bat design uses very little power compared to traditional engines, making it a lot more efficient to run. At the moment, the wings have only been used in small test models, but the engineers hope that the concept could be used on larger drones and aircraft.
So this particular thing, which is a wing in ground membrane wing, unmanned vehicle, can be used for port monitoring, search and rescue in the waters. We can also use one which is not wing and ground but can fly higher altitudes. That can be used for surveillance, bringing internet to poorer areas. This is the kind of thing that, we are just scratching the surface in terms of what we can do. We haven't really thought about all the applications that we can come up for this.
It can be used as to replace hydraulic system, which are very expensive and very heavy to use in most airplanes. But what I would like to point out towards is that this is fundamental research. So we're starting from nothing and we build towards something.
The next step is to incorporate the bat wings into design of micro-air vehicles. It's hoped this could happen over the next 5 years. Marija Bersey, that's Solent.